Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. In this video, we are going to cover the current affairs of 27th of June. The infographics used in our current affairs series are uploaded on a Twitter account. You can check the link from description box or from the pinned comment. For Hindi current affairs series, please subscribe to our GKToday Hindi channel. You can find the link from pinned comment. Okay, so now let's start. Which state has topped the NITI Aayog's second edition of Healthy States Progressive India Report? Right answer is Kerala. So recently, the second edition of Healthy States Progressive India Report has been released by NITI Aayog Vice Chairman Dr. Rajiv Kumar. As per this report, Kerala is on the top in terms of overall health performance. Kerala is followed by Andhra Pradesh and Maharashtra. In terms of incremental performance, Haryana, Rajasthan and Jharkhand are on the top. These three states performed well in comparison to last health index. The report was released by Vice Chairman of NITI Aayog, that means Dr. Rajiv Kumar. If we talk about NITI Aayog, it is an executive body. It is successor of Planning Commission. It was formed in 2015. NITI stands for National Institution for Transforming India. Prime Minister is the ex officio chairman of NITI Aayog, while the present vice chairman is Mr. Rajiv Kumar. The CEO of NITI Aayog is Mr. Amitabh Kant. Recently, he was given the extension of 2 more years. Apart from that, NITI Aayog was also in news as recently Prime Minister reconstituted NITI Aayog and introduced key cabinet ministers as members. So now, Defense Minister, Home Minister, Finance Minister as well as Agriculture Minister are the ex officio members of NITI Aayog. Ex officio means by virtue of being a Defense Minister or Home Minister or Finance Minister, they will be the part of NITI Aayog. Apart from that, NITI Aayog was also in news as recently Union Cabinet approved National Mission on Transformative Mobility and Battery Storage. The objective of this mission is to promote clean, sustainable and holistic mobility initiatives in our country, and this mission will be chaired by NITI Aayog CEO Mr. Amitabh Kant. Next question is, who will be the new Chief of Indian Coast Guard? Right answer is Mr. K. Natarajan. So Mr. K. Natarajan has been appointed as new Director General of Indian Coast Guard. If we talk about few other appointments, recently the Appointment Committee of Cabinet approved extension of Mr. Alok Vardhan Chaturvedi as DGFT. If we talk about DGFT, DGFT stands for Directorate General of Foreign Trade. DGFT is under Ministry of Commerce and Industry. If we talk about Appointment Committee of Cabinet, it is chaired by Prime Minister of India. If we talk about few other appointments, recently Lieutenant General Faiz Hamid has been appointed as new Director General of ISI. ISI is the spy agency of Pakistan. Apart from him, recently Mr. V.S. Kamudi has been appointed as new Director General of Bureau of Police Research and Development. On the other hand, Mr. Sun Wedong has been appointed as new Chinese Ambassador to India, and Mr. Mrityunjay Mohapatra has been appointed as Chief of India Meteorological Department. Which country's junior women's boxing team adjudged best team in Black Forest Cup? Right answer is India. So in boxing, Indian team has been adjudged the best team of tournament in the Black Forest Cup in Germany. If we talk about boxing, recently Miss Meena Kumari from Manipur clinched gold in 2019 Boxing World Cup in Cologne in Germany. If we talk about Manipur, recently the Phaing village of Manipur has been tagged as India's first carbon positive settlement. Manipur was also in news as recently Japan gifted a peace museum to Manipur. The museum is built on memories of Battle of Imphal. If we talk about geographical location of Manipur, it shares border boundary with Nagaland, Assam, Mizoram and with Myanmar. Which of the following countries will jointly bid to host 2034 Football World Cup? Right answer is all of the above. So Southeast Asian countries will jointly bid to host the 2034 Football World Cup. For this, the meeting of ASEAN countries held in Bangkok in Thailand. If we talk about ASEAN, ASEAN stands for Association of Southeast Asian Nations. The Secretariat of ASEAN is in Jakarta in Indonesia. ASEAN was established through Bangkok Declaration. 10 countries are the part of ASEAN. These are Myanmar, Thailand, Cambodia, Malaysia, Singapore, Indonesia, Brunei, Vietnam, Laos, and Philippines. If we talk about football, Qatar will be the host of 2022 FIFA World Cup. Qatar was also in news as recently Australia and Qatar has been invited as the guest for 2020 Copa America event. It is a football tournament and it will be jointly hosted by Colombia and Argentina. Answer in comment box, what is the capital of Argentina? Where is the new headquarters of International Olympic Committee? Right answer is Lausanne. So IOC, that is International Olympic Committee, has formally opened its new headquarters in Lausanne in Switzerland. If we talk about IOC, it is International Olympic Committee. It was formed in 1894 and recently it completed 125 years. The headquarters of IOC is in Lausanne in Switzerland. If we talk about Switzerland, it is an European country and the capital is Bern. Switzerland was also in news as it is on the top as per 2019 Global Talent Competitiveness Index. India is on 80th position. Switzerland was also in news as recently USA has removed India and Switzerland from its currency monitoring list of major trading partners. Which country has been chosen to host the 2026 Olympic Winter Games? Right answer is Italy. So Italy has been selected to host the 2026 Winter Olympics and Paralympic Games. If we talk about Italy, it is part of G7. G7 is a group of 7 countries. Earlier, it used to be G8, but after Russia's exit, it is G7. The members of G7 are Germany, UK, France, Canada, USA, Italy, and Japan. G7 was also in news as recently Italy became the first G7 country to officially join China's Belt and Road Initiative. G7 was also in news as this year France is going to host the G7 summit. France was also in news as currently 2019 FIFA Women's World Cup is going on in France. Apart from that, France was in news as recently at Paris summit, French President and New Zealand Prime Minister launched Christchurch Coal Initiative to eliminate terrorist and violent content online. Apart from that, France was also in news because of Garud bilateral exercise. It is a bilateral exercise between Indian Air Force and French Air Force. Who of the following journalist has been bestowed with 2019 RedInk Award for Journalist of the Year? Right answer is Rachna Khera. So Miss Rachna Khera of the Tribune has bagged the prestigious RedInk Award for Journalist of the Year 2019. If we talk about few other awards, recently Mr. Amitav Ghosh has been conferred the 54th Gyanpith Award. On the other hand, recently NGO Akshay Patra has been awarded 2019 BBC World Service Global Campaign Award. Apart from that, recently ex-President of India Ms. Pratibha Patil has been conferred the Order of Aztec Eagle. It is the highest civilian award of Mexico. Apart from her, recently Ms. Greta Thunberg has been awarded Amnesty International's Ambassador of Conscience Award. Which DRDO scientist has developed a herbal drug to treat leucoderma? Right answer is Mr. Hemant Pandey. So Mr. Hemant Pandey, a senior DRDO scientist, has developed a herbal drug leucoskin to treat leucoderma. If we talk about leucoderma, derma means skin and leuco means white. That means it is a condition in which white patches develop on skin. If we talk about DRDO, it is Defense Research and Development Organization. It was formed in 1958. Presently, Dr. G. Satish Reddy is the chairman of DRDO. DRDO is under Ministry of Defense. Recently, DRDO was in news as Bharat Dynamics Limited has signed a contract with Indian Navy to supply heavyweight torpedoes Varunastra, and these torpedoes will be manufactured by Bharat Dynamics Limited under collaboration with DRDO. DRDO was also in news as recently it successfully conducted first ever anti-satellite missile test, Mission Shakti. Mohan Ranade, who passed away recently, was the veteran freedom fighter from which state? Right answer is Goa. So Mr. Ranade, who participated in Goa's liberation movement, passed away. If we talk about Goa liberation movement, it was a movement to end Portuguese colonial rule in Goa. If we talk about few other personalities who passed away recently Mr. Rajnath Singh Surya passed away. He was a former Rajya Sabha member as well as a journalist. Apart from him, recently Mr. Girish Karnad passed away. He was well-known writer, actor and public intellectual. On the other hand, Mr. Crazy Mohan passed away. He was the script writer for Tamil films. And Mr. R.V. Janakiraman passed away. He was the former Puducherry Chief Minister. Recently, Mr. Madan Lal Saini passed away. Answer in comment box. He was associated to which field? Which state government has launched Flood Hazard Atlas for effective management of flood? Right answer is Odisha. So recently, Odisha Chief Minister Mr. Naveen Patnaik has launched a unique Flood Hazard Atlas. This atlas will help the authorities to systematically plan flood control measures and to carry out relief operations. If we talk about Odisha, it was also in news because of Snan Yatra festival. Odisha was also in news as recently Ms. Chandrani Marmu became the youngest member of parliament of 17th Lok Sabha. Ms. Marmu is from Odisha. Odisha was also in news as recently India's only orangutan Binni has passed away at Nandankanan Zoological Park in Odisha. On the other hand, recently Kanmal Haldi from Odisha got GI tag. GI stands for Geographical Indication. Answer in comment box. The Kolhapuri chappals of which state got GI tag recently? So these were the most important current affairs of the day. Thank you.